Let's get it started in child's pose. So if you found yourself on the mat already, come to your mat, either in the middle or back of your mat, toes together, hips over your heels, knees together, or maybe you separate them wide. Fold your upper body forward, rest your forehead heavy on the mat. Also allow the tip of your nose to touch the mat so that you can lengthen your neck. Arms long in front of you, palms facing down or arms by your side, palms facing up. Allow your elbows to hang heavy on the mat so that your shoulders don't have to carry the weight of your arms. Close your eyes. Start to deepen your breath inside of your shape of child's pose. Conscious breath in through your nose. Feel your ribcage and also your lungs expanding. And slowly exhale the air out through your nose or your mouth to get empty, empty, empty. Slow and deep inhale through your nose. Slow and long exhale. So the next 55, 56 minutes or so, it's all about you. You are your own designer of your practice. Listen to your body and your mind. When you need to take a rest, take a rest. There's nothing wrong with it. Coming down to this child's pose, or if this child's pose is uncomfortable, you can also find yourself in Savasana, laying on your back. Work hard whenever you're able. Let's start with a breath. Start to empty the air out, 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 maybe with an SH. Slow and glorious inhales through your nose. Mouth open, side out. Another big inhale to follow. Hold it at the top gently for 3, 2, 1. Hum it out, HM. You can start to bring movement into your child's pose, whether by rocking your forehead side to side, swaying your hips side to side. You can also start to crawl your fingers forward, 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 spreading your fingers wide, awakening some senses in your body here and there. Now move around in a way that feels good. No need to force yourself at this very moment. Nice. Spread your fingers super wide and press your hands heavy on the mat. When you're ready, start to curl your toes under and send your hips up high, coming into down dog, upside down V shape, and continue to move around. No need to clean up just yet. Pedal out your feet. You can shake your head no, nodding your head yes. Also, maybe you shimmy your shoulders. Maybe that feels good. Bending your knees both at the same time. If you want more of an active warm-up, maybe you donkey kick your legs up in the air. Nice. All right, let's clean up your down dog when you're ready. No need to rush. Your hands are about your shoulders width apart. Spread your fingers wide, even out the weight all over your hands so that you're not putting all your weight into your wrist. Squeeze your arms straight and roll your armpits inward. Maybe the inside of your elbows are facing in and a little bit forward. Drop your head heavy to relax your neck long. Feet are about your hips width apart. Hide your heels behind your toes and allow yourself to bend your knees a little bit more and see if you can tilt your hips more up and back. Nice. Now you're squeezing your torso and your arms long. And see if you can squeeze your legs a little bit straighter. Empty the air out, out, out. Take a big breath into the shape. Let it out, HA. Nice. With your next inhale, start to kick your right foot up and back, up and back. You can open up your hips, move around. You can bend your knee, rotate your ankle, rotate at your hip socket. If the space allows you, or if it feels like it, you can flip your dog, pushing your hips up high, opening your chest up. Nice. When you are ready, start to kick your right foot all the way up in the air. Look forward and step your right foot all the way forward. your right hand is. You can rock forward and back, forward and back. You can also sway your hips side to side. Nice. When you're ready, drop your back knee down and also untuck your toes. When you're ready, lift your chest up. You can interlace your fingers and rest it on top of your right knee. If you want more, you can place your hands at your lower back, gathering your elbows behind you. Square your hips, left hip coming forward, right hip back. Heavier hips forward and down, but keep lifting your heart and also your rib cage up and away from your hips. Relax your face. Smooth out your breath here. Nice. When you're ready, start to reach both of your arms up. Grab your left wrist with your right fingers. Now pull your left hand up, 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 up and over to reach the right side of your body. You're stretching the left side. There you go. Keep your hips heavy. Lean your shoulders a little bit back to keep it on top of your hips. Belly in, lift your heart up, and reach a little bit more over towards the right side. One more breath. Slowly come back to the center. Separate your hands. Inhale to look up, reach back. Nice. Exhale, bring both of your hands down. Tuck your back toes and step your left foot all the way forward. Next to your right foot, forward fold. Shake it out, shake it out. Take this moment to play around, exploring ways to release some tension in your body. Shaking your head no, yes. Maybe you bounce your upper body by bending your knees, swaying your torso side to side. Maybe you explore some breath by fluttering out your lips. Cool. Check your feet when you're ready. It's about your hips width apart and parallel. Inhale, take your first halfway lift. Reach your chest forward and lift it in line with your hips. Slide your hands up to your shins or maybe up to your thighs. Look a little bit forward to keep your neck long. Now pull up on your lower belly. Rock your way back into your toes by reaching your chest forward. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale to release forward, fold. Nice. Keep your feet where they are. Inhale, start to sweep your arms forward and up. Stand tall on your 2 feet, arms reaching up high, palms facing in. Coming into your first extended mountain pose. Close your eyes once you arrive. Find your breath. Feel the air circulating all over your body. Maybe you can also use your imagination to move some stuck energy around. Bring your attention, awareness to your feet. Intentionally root your feet down. Maybe pull up on your kneecaps, engaging with your legs. Slight tuck of your tailbone to engage with your lower abdomen. Lift your ribcage a little bit up and away from your hips. Rotate your pinkies a little bit in, squeeze your arms straight, and relax your shoulders down. Open your eyes, look up towards the ceiling. Stamp your heels heavy. Inhale to reach up, also reach back. Exhale, dive all the way forward, forward, fold. Now let's link that movement with your breath. Inhale to reach your arms forward and up. Stand tall, reach up, reach back, send your hips, lift your heart up. Exhale, come all the way down. One more time on your own. Move through mountain pose into the slight and gentle back bend. We'll meet in forward fold. Bend your knees to release some tension in your lower back. When you're ready, inhale, half lift, long spine, belly in. That's it. Exhale, drop it down. Nice. Plant your hands down. Now step your right foot all the way back. Coming into lunge pose and rock forward and back, swinging your hips side to side, whatever feels good. When you're ready, drop your right knee down, untuck your back toes. Lift your chest up, square your hips, and maybe you make a different choice for your arms. Maybe you reach your arms up high. Maybe you cup the opposite side of your elbows behind your head. Whatever it makes sense to you in this very moment. Deepen your breath. Maybe close your eyes or focus your eyes somewhere in the front that's not moving. I inhale slow. I exhale slow. When you're ready, reach your both arms up. Grab your right wrist with your left fingers. Inhale to lift your heart up. Arms up, 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 up. Up and over to reach the left side. Keep your hips forward and down, forward and down. Lift your heart up and a little bit back. Use your imagination. Send your breath to the right side of your rib cage. Straighten out your left arm. No, sorry, your, what is this? Yeah, left arm to reach up and over. Slowly come back to the center. Separate your hands, sit your hips low. Inhale to reach up, reach back. Exhale, both hands down. Tuck your back toes. Now step your left foot back to down dog. Pedal out your feet or find stillness. Calm breath in. Calm breath out. Bring your chest over, coming into high plank. You are welcome to drop your knees down whenever you need to. If you have your knees lifted, squeeze it straight, light up the front side of your thighs. Shoulders over your wrist. Press your hands and also your shoulders down to widen the space in between your shoulder blades. Look a little bit forward to keep your neck long. Now slowly lower your body all the way down, all the way down. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Now untuck your toes, bring your feet together to touch, heels, toes together. Now press the top of your toes down, squeeze your legs straight. Now maybe you can feel your knees lifting off the mat. Keep your hips heavy. Inhale, scoop your heart forward and up, coming into baby cobra. So you're not really using your hands to press your chest forward. You're squeezing your legs, squeezing your butt to lengthen the front side of your torso. Look up. Slowly come back to the center, drop it down. Tuck both of your toes under and send your hips all the way up and back, back into down dog. Press the air out, SH. Big inhale. Let it out. When you're ready, kick your left foot back and up, back and up. Open up your hips, move around. Flipping your dog, or maybe you try something different on this side. Maybe it feels good to just shake your left leg up in the air. All right, when you're ready, kick your left foot all the way up high, look forward, step your left foot all the way forward. Keep your back heel lifted, squeeze your right leg straight. When you're ready, slowly sweep your arms forward and up, coming into high crescent lunge. Draw your right hip forward, draw your left hip back. Also invite your right shoulder to come a little bit forward. As if you're squaring your shoulders and your hips to the front edge of the mat. If you can, sink your hips low, low, low. But instead of pressing into your front toes, press your front heel down. Let's do twisting. Inhale to lift your arms up. Reach your right arm forward and left arm reaching back. Keep your hips low. Keep your back leg straight and strong. Instead of leaning forward, lean your shoulders back. Lift your heart up, creating a space in between every single vertebrae, and adding more twist by leaning your left shoulder back. Maybe you can look back to where your left fingers are pointing. Slowly draw your left hand down, forward and up. Sit your hips low. Inhale to reach up, slide back, bend. Exhale, both hands down. Step your right foot all the way forward. Forward, fold. Bring your 2 feet together to touch. Inhale, take your half lift. Flat back sensation. Exhale to drop it down. Inhale to sweep your arms forward and up, stand tall. And bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. And just drop all the weight, all the things all the fire you were building up, down to the floor. Find your breath inside of your body. You might be able to feel your heart pumping so strong inside of your chest. You can actually slow down your heart by lengthening your exhales. Big inhales through your nose. Longer exhales through your nose or your mouth. Nice. Open up your eyes. Now keep your hands together and reach your arms all the way up. Make sure your 2 feet are together to touch. Bring your weight into your heels. Start to bend your knees and sit your hips back and down, coming into thunderbolt position. Slide your hands to your heart center. Let's do twist. Inhale to lift your heart up. Exhale, bring your left elbow outside of your right knee. Press the top of your hand down to invite your left ribcage to come a little bit under. Now you're welcome to stay here, or you can fly away or go for the bind if that makes sense. If you can't, look over your right shoulder to look up. Belly in, reach your heart forward and twist. Slowly hands together, coming back to the center with control. I know, stay with this fire. It's so worth it. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale, twist to the other side. Put your right elbow outside of your left knee. Invite your right hip to keep pulling back. Right shoulder coming under, left shoulder coming up. You can fly away, bind, or you can keep your hands together. Pull your belly button in. Make sure your hips are lower than your heart. Commit to the choice you've made to the fullest. It's okay if you fall out. Hands together to touch. Coming back to the center. Squeeze your legs straight. Inhale to reach your arms up, reach back. Exhale, come all the way down, forward fold. Shake it out, shake it out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Keep your hands down, step your left foot all the way back. Tent up on your fingers, press your back, toes heavy, front heel heavy. Left leg strong and straight. Reach your arms forward and up. High crescent lunge. Arrive with an exhale. Now clean up this shape just like you know how. Bring your attention to your feet. What do you want to do with it? Maybe shorter stance or longer stance. Your legs, your back leg. Maybe you can squeeze it a little bit more straighter. Maybe you can slide your right knee a little bit forward and keep it on top of your ankle. Belly in, heart lifting, arms straight. Let's do twist. Inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale, reach your left arm forward. Reach your right arm back. Whenever we're twisting, we want to create length in your spine by lifting your heart up. So sit your hips low, lift your heart up, belly in, and twist, twist, twist. Slowly draw your right hand down and forward, sit low, reach up, reach back. Exhale, both hands down. Step your right foot back. Listen carefully. We're gonna meet inside of upper pushing plank. Press the floor away. Exhale, slowly lower your body all the way down. Now squeeze your legs straight, feet and heels together. Interlace your fingers at the base of your spine. When you're ready, start to punch your fists back as you lift your legs off the mat, lifting your heart up. Locust pose. Now instead of resting your fists on your butt, lift it up and back. One more inhale to fly up high. Slowly bring your body down on the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, send your hips all the way up and back, up and back. Down dog, catch your breath. Conscious breath in through your nose. Conscious breath out. Let's actually push that out. Press all the air out. Take a big breath in through your nose. Receive some new energy. Just let it out. HA. All right, now let's set up for the Vinyasa Flow. When you're ready, ripple forward, coming into high plank. Keep your torso long, belly engaged. Inhale, rock your chest forward. Exhale, come down halfway. Hug your ribcage with your elbows. Inhale, scoop your heart forward and up. Press the top of your toes down. Exhale, back into down dog. There you go. Now you have an option to do this chaturanga whenever I say flow, or you can modify it like we were doing earlier. Empty the air out, SH. Big inhale. HA. Let's move on. Inhale, kick your right foot up and back. Knee to your nose. Shoulders over your wrists. Look forward and step your right foot down. Rotate your back heel down. Now square your hips here. Left hip forward, right hip back. If that's hard, maybe take a wider stance or shorter stance. When you're ready, reach your arms forward and up, rising up to warrior one. Pick your focus right away. Sink your hips low right away. Plug into the back heel, especially the pinky edge side of your left foot. Squeeze your left leg straight to assist your left hip to come a little bit more forward. Sink your hips low, slight tuck of your tailbone so that you can keep your shoulders on top of it. Arms are long, it's almost like extended mountain. Relax your shoulders down. Let's try this. Inhale to roll your shoulders up. Exhale to roll your shoulders back. One more time, inhale to roll your shoulders up. Exhale to relax your shoulders down. Now do less. Find 2 more cycles of a breath here. Deep inhale and deep exhales. Once you're down, start to reach your hands down, forward and back. Bend your elbows, interlace your fingers behind you. Keep your right knee bent. Start to punch your fist back and down. Lift your heart up. Exhale, humble warrior. Tuck your chin. Slower than you want to. Round down. Bring your shoulders and your head inside of your right knee as you punch your fist up in the air. Keep your back leg straight. Keep your right knee bent. Instead of pushing your hips to the right side, you square your hips. Right hip coming back, left hip coming forward. Tuck your chin, pull your belly button in, and send your breath to the back side of your lungs. One more breath to stay. Exhale, let go of your hands. Inhale to sweep your arms up, warrior one. Exhale, peel open, warrior two. Right arm coming forward, left hand coming back. And take a bigger stance for this one. So the difference between this and the warrior one is your hips, right? Your warrior one, your hips are facing forward. This one's open to the side. Bend your knee. Check in with your right knee. If it's knocking in, allow your left hip to rotate a little bit forward. Lean your left shoulder back. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze your arms, even your fingertips. One more inhale. Shine your heart. Exhale, cartwheel both of our hands down. Step back. Vinyasa flow. Exhale to come down halfway or all the way down. Inhale, scoop your heart forward and up. Up dog. Exhale, back into down dog. Find your breath. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Left side, kick your left foot up and back. Knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrist. Pull your belly button in, curl your spine, look forward, step your left foot quietly down. Spiral your back heel down, sitting up for warrior one. Take your time. When you're ready, then go ahead, rise up, warrior one. Sit your hips low, lift your heart up, arms up. Perhaps close your eyes. Close your eyes so that you can go deeper into your senses. Notice and also honor what it's showing up. Instead of ignoring it or numbing your senses, stay sharp. Do your best to acknowledge every single thing that's happening. What do you need to do? What do you need to modify? What do you need to intensify? Sit your hips low, reach your arms up. Start to reach your hands down, forward and back. Interlace your fingers. Maybe you switch up your grip. Start to punch your fist back. Squeeze your arms straight. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, slow. Tuck your chin. Start to round from your top spine, middle spine, to lower down. Nice. Pull your lower belly in. See if you can bring your knuckles coming a little bit forward to heavy your shoulders and your head. Square your hips, feel the opening of your left hip especially. Send your breath to the back side of your lungs. Keep your lips sealed, but part your teeth inside of your mouth. Let go of your hands. Inhale to rise up, warrior one. Exhale, blossom open, warrior two. Left hand coming forward, right hand back. Take a bigger stance. Sit your hips low. Plant your heels heavy. Create a solid base from your waist down. Now create a space. Really take up your space with your body, with your energy. Look over left fingertips. Sit your hips low. Stretch your arms apart. Exhale, cartwheel both of your hands down. Step back. Travel through your vinyasa flow. And if you want to skip the flow, no problem. You can hang inside of down dog to recollect some calm breath in now. All yours. One breath, one movement. Move through warrior one, humble warrior, and warrior two. Now, if anything doesn't make sense, you can take that away. If you want to add something, you can add it. You don't need my permission to do what you need. You simply give yourself permission to move in a way that feels good, move in a way that makes sense, move in a way that serves you. Stay connected to your breath. Your breath is a life force, prana. Use your breath to release something here and there. Use your breath to energize or amplify things here and there. Let your intuition guide your movement. Really take your time. Now, once you're done flowing, we're gonna meet inside a forward fold at the top of our mat. Not trying to rush you. Once you're done, from down dog, you look forward. You can step forward or walk your feet all the way forward in between your hands. And allow your torso to hang heavy over your hips. Bending your knees deeply, resting your chest on your thighs to give yourself some stillness, or you can move around. Shaking your head, swaying your torso, bouncing your body. You can also make some sound. If you're still moving, keep moving. If it's available, inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. All right, widen your feet all the way out to the edges of your mat. Point your toes out, heels in. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders and start to squat your hips down, 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 coming into garland pose. Place your hands together in front of your heart center. Do your best to keep your hips lifted. You can use your elbows to assist your knees to open to the side. Instead of rounding your spine, straighten out. If that's hard, see if it helps to send your hips a little bit back, so you have a diagonal line with your spine. Close your eyes. Slow down your breath. Calm yourself down. Whether this pose is comfortable or uncomfortable for you, stay. Empty the air out, out, out. Shh. Big inhale across your wide chest. Let it out. Nice. Plant both of your hands down. Start to rotate your heels out as you push your hips all the way up. Nice. Grab opposite elbow, swing side to side, side to side. Nice. Hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your feet closer into your hips width apart. Sit your hips low, low, low. Inhale to lift your chest up, arms up. coming into chair pose. There you go. Slide your way back into your heels. Slide your knees and also your shins back. Now point your tailbone down to flatten out your lower spine. Hug your belly in to support that length. Sit your hips low, low, low. Lift your heart up. Arms are straight. Relax your shoulders. Now stay with the fire that's building inside of you. Stay with the sensation that's been showing up. Breathe through it. You're not gonna be here forever. Sit your hips low. Inhale to lift your heart up. Exhale, let it go. Nice. Bend your knees slowly, round up. Keep your chin tucked. There you go. Stack your vertebrae one at a time. Nice. Bring your hands to the side of your hips. Start to lift your right knee up. There you go. Stand on your left foot tall. Now flex your right toes and rest your right foot on top of your left knee. Open your right knee to the side. Now keep your hips square to the best you can. Start to bend your knee and sit your hips back and down, coming into figure four chair. Now, if you want, you can rest your right hand on top of your right knee, but don't push it too hard, right? Just like put it there, rest it there. Feel the opening of your right hip. Maybe you can sit your hips a little bit lower, lifting your heart a little bit higher. One more breath to stay. Nice, hands to right hand to your right hip. Drop your right foot down, shake it out. Ha. Shake it out. There we go. That side is over. Let it go. All right, hands to your hips. Lift your left knee up. Flex your left foot. Rest your left heel, left ankle on top of your right knee. Open your left knee to the side. Start to shift your weight into your heel and sit your hips back and down, back and down. Ooh, figure four chair on the left side. You can rest your left hand on your left knee. Keep your belly in, lift your heart up, up, up. Whew, we're not gonna be here forever. Practice to surrender. It's okay if you fall out, come back, come back. And then let go of your left foot down, shake it out. Inhale to reach your arms up, reach back. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, let it go. Release. Hands underneath your shoulders, step or hop back. Give yourself some nice flow or take a rest inside of down dog. Nice, let's move on. From down dog, inhale, kick your right foot up in the air. Knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrists. Look forward, step your right foot down on the mat. Drop your back heel down as if you're sitting up for warrior one. Inhale to reach both of your arms up, warrior one. What's the difference? Now when you are ready, bring your hands together and bring your hands to your heart center. Squeeze your right leg straight and square your hips. Left it forward, right it back. We're gonna go into pyramid. So if you want, you can take a shoulder stance by bringing your left foot a little bit in. Start to hinge forward from your hips. Do your best to keep the flat back. When you're ready, you can drop your hands down on the mat. You're welcome to keep your torso flat and long like this. Or if you want, you can drape your upper body over your right leg. Square your hips, right to back, left it forward. It's okay if your right leg is not completely straight. You'll get there sooner or later. Send your breath to your hips. Nice. Bring both of your hands down. Place your left hand underneath your left shoulder and start to reach your right arm up in the air for revolved triangle. Now, if you want more, maybe you can rest your left hand on your right ankle, or you can place your left hand outside of your right foot. Or maybe you keep it under your left shoulder, no problem. Keep your legs straight. Keep your torso long, your chest long. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Step your right foot back. Vinyasa flow. All right, let's do the left side. When you're ready, float your left foot up and back. Knee to your nose, engage your belly, look forward, quietly step your left foot down. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale to rise up, warrior one. Hands together to touch, slide your hands to your heart center. Squeeze your left leg straight, square your hips, left it back, right it forward. Start to hinge at your hips, keep your belly strong. When you're ready, hands underneath your shoulders, or you can drape your upper body over your left leg. Circulate your breath inside of this shape. Tap into the sensation instead of ignoring it. If you need to modify, modify. No problem. Find a way to stay here with some slight discomfort and also some comfort. Calm breath in, calm breath out. When you're ready, hands underneath your shoulders. Keep your right hand down on the mat. Reach your left arm up towards the sky, revolve triangle. Maybe you change the placement of your right hand. Maybe you make it, bring it a little bit closer to the left side. Belly in. Twist behind your heart. Open your heart towards the left side. Inhale to reach up. Bring your left hand down, step back, Vinyasa Flow. Nice. Once you find yourself in down dog, move around, pedal out your feet, shaking your head no and yes, no and yes. Notice how much has changed already in your body. Just know that you brought that change to yourself, by yourself. Empty the air out, out, out. Shh. Big inhale through your nose. Let it out. Last bit of a push before we slow things down. Inhale to sweep your right foot up and back. Knee to your nose. Step your right foot all the way down. Keep your back heel lifted, back leg straight and strong. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Arrive with an exhale. Clean up from the base up. Now just leave it alone. Do less. Do less. Hands together to touch. Slide your hands to your heart center. Sit your hips low. Inhale to lift your heart up. Exhale, twist. Slowly bring your left elbow outside of your right knee. Press the top of your hand down, heavy belly in. Reach your heart and also the crown of your head forward, forward, forward. You can fly away. You can go for a bind. Make a choice for you for this specific moment. Your body is different. So you have to make a different choice all the time. When you are ready, hands together to touch. Slowly lift your chest up. Nice control, everybody. Reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, peel open, warrior two. Rotate your back heel down. Take a longer stance. Catch your breath. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Flip your right palm skyward. Reach it forward by sitting your hips low. Keep your hips low. Inhale to reach your arms up, 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 up. And maybe point your fingertips back for reverse warrior. You can rest your left fingertips on your left leg, or you can wrap it behind you. If you have your left hand, left arm wrapped behind you, press your lower back into your arm. Sit low. Inhale to reach up, reach back. Slowly coming back to warrior two. There you go. Squeeze your right leg straight. Now point your right toes to where your left toes are pointing. There you go. So both toes are facing to the side. Open up your arms. Press your pelvis forward with a wide chest. Slowly swan dive your body all the way forward, forward, forward. Nice. Standing separate legs, stretching. Hands underneath your shoulders. It's a great place to stay. If you want more, you can slide your hands from outside of your feet. It's okay to bend your knees. Do your best to keep your spine long, long, long. Bring your weight into your toes. Feel the stretch that's happening in your hamstring and also your lower spine. Drop your head heavy, keep your neck long. Nice. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Pivot your right toes forward and start to walk your hands forward, framing your right foot. Pivot your back heel up, cutting into low lunge. All right, point your right toes out, also your right knee out for lizard. You can rock forward and back, forward and back. You can keep your hands underneath your shoulders. You can also keep your back knee lifted for more of an active stretch. If you want, you can drop your back knee down, untucking your back toes. If you want more, you can also drop your forearms down, resting your head down for more of a passive shape. You can close your eyes. With your exhale, release something, let go of something. Press the air out, out, out. Shh. Big inhale. Let it go. You can start to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lifting your back knee up. Step your right foot back, travel through your flow. You might feel good to spend some extra time in up dog. All right, back in down dog. Find your breath. Reconnect. Calm yourself down. Let's do the left side. Inhale to kick your left foot up and back, up and back. Knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrists. Step it forward. Back heel lifted, back leg straight. Sitting up for high lunge. When you're ready, sweep your arms forward and up. Maybe sitting your hips a little bit lower might give you some more of a balance. Hands together, slide your hands to your heart center. Sit your hips low, inhale to lift your heart up. Exhale, twist. Slowly hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Press the top of your hand down. Keep your spine long and straight as you twist behind your heart. Pick your focus somewhere in the side wall or up in the ceiling. Fly away, bind, or maybe not. Stay with it. If you fall out, come back in. Great job. Hands together to touch. Slowly, with control, come back to the center. Inhale to reach both of your arms up, reach up. Exhale, blossom open, warrior two. Rotate your back heel down. Open up your hips, open up your chest to the side. And settle down, do less. Do less. Flip your left palm skyward, reach it forward, 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 and reach your left shoulder up and back. There you go. Maybe you make a different choice for your right hand, bottom arm. Now, if you came out of the lunge, re-bend your left knee to sit your hips low. Anchor down your tailbone. Belly in, lift your heart up, send your breath to the left side. Slowly come back to warrior two. There you go. Squeeze your left leg straight and point your left toes to where your right toes are pointing. There you go. Press your hips forward. Open up your arms, slowly swan dive forward, forward, forward. Nice. Now you can keep your hands down underneath your shoulders, sliding your fingers to the side, or you can start to walk your hands down, down, down to drop your head a little bit more down, reaching your arms back. You can keep your knees slightly bent or straight, way into your toes. You're not gonna be here forever. Stay with this sensation. Notice what your body is telling to your mind. Slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders and pivot your left toes out. Start to walk your hands forward. Rotate your back heel up. You can walk your left foot a little bit out. Come setting up for lizard. Point your left toes out, left knee out. Right knee could be lifted or drop down. Hands could be underneath your shoulders, or you can bring your elbows down. Whatever you need to do to set up the lizard, go ahead. Close your eyes. Do less. Do less. The body, the mindset we bring onto the mat is always different, and we're always working with what we've got. Sometimes that means you have to back off than usual. That's okay. You're doing more than enough. Let it be enough. Deepen your breath. Empty the air out, 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 out. Big inhales through your nose. Let it out. When you're ready, you can bring your hands down underneath your shoulders. Step bird left foot back. Give yourself some nice flow. We're gonna set up for a half pigeon. After stretching your hamstring and your hips open, it might feel good. Maybe not, and that's okay. From down dog, you reach your right foot all the way up high, bending your knee, and you thread your right shin forward. Sit it up carefully and mindfully. Again, your body is different. It's not the same from yesterday. Right knee wider than your body. Make a choice whether you're gonna flex or point your right toes. Square your hips, both hips same distance away from the floor. Sit your hips back and down. Hinge at your hips. You can walk your hands forward. Resting your forehead down on the mat, or maybe you rest it on top of your hands or your fists. Close your eyes. Slow down your breathing to slow down your heartbeat. Slowing down your breath and also your heart rate is going to help you to bring back some calm mind. Slow down your busy mind. Notice what is showing up one at a time, one breath at a time. No need to get attached to this one emotion or thought and start exploring it. Instead, acknowledge what is coming up and just let it go, perhaps with your exhale. Notice if you could allow yourself to see your emotion, your thoughts, or even your sensation with more kindness, more compassion, and more love. Press out anything that's no longer serving you, SH. Take a deep breath in through your nose, breathing something positive, something nice. Let it out. When you're ready, you can start to come out from this side of half pigeon. Take your time. If you want to spend extra time here, you don't need my permission. When you're ready, you can lift your heart, maybe giving yourself a back bend, a gentle one. You can step your right foot back to plank, moving through your flow, maybe back in down dog, pedaling out your feet. Maybe it feels good to just keep kicking your right foot up in the air. Whatever you need. Left side whenever you're ready. No need to wait for me. When you're ready, left foot up, straightening your left shin forward, squaring your hips, back leg long. Being gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself. You can put your half pigeon into sleep. Whatever you need to do to give yourself some sort of resting quality. Close your eyes. If you find yourself feeling stuck in some sort of unpleasantness, shift your awareness to your breath. Remind yourself, I inhale slow, I exhale slow. Inhale, I am. Exhale, okay. Inhale, I am. Exhale, doing my best. Inhale, I am. What do you want to remind yourself? Instead of being harsh on yourself, practice to be kind, compassionate to yourself. Soften the way you talk to yourself, respond to each sensation. Practice to find positive in all situations, even if you don't feel like doing that. Empty the air out, out, out. Big inhale. Long humming HM. You can start to come out when you are ready. No need to rush whatsoever. Hands underneath your shoulders, stepping your left foot back. Last chance to flow. No need to force yourself to move through flow. We'll meet inside of final down dog. Once you find yourself in down dog, I invite you to move around in a way that feels good. All right, what much has changed? What do you like about this moment? Thank your body for being able to do all this stuff. Thank your resilient mind for doing all this stuff. When you're ready, start to bring your knees down on the mat, sitting up for a set of camel. Knees are about your shoulders width apart. There you go. Hands, bring your hands to your lower back. Gather elbows behind you. If you want, you can roll your shoulders up and rest it behind you. Press your hips forward, anchor tailbone down, belly in. Lift your heart up, look up, and you can drop your head back. You're in camel. It's a really, really great place to stay. If you want more, you can start to drop your hands down on your heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Now, instead of collapsing onto your grip, pull your hips and your heart away from your heels. Slowly bring your hands to your lower back. Slowly, slowly round up. Lower hips to your heels when you're ready. Now do less of a fixing and fidgeting. Close your eyes. You can rest your hands on your thighs, or you can bring your hands to your body or namaskar. Relax your shoulders down. Allow your heart to stay open. Allow yourself to sit still with what is showing up. Or maybe nothing is showing up, and that's okay too. If you like, slight tuck of your chin as if you are bowing to your inner best teacher. Thank yourself. Honor your patience, your effort, all the choices you've made to take care of yourself. Thank yourself. Give yourself credit that you're always working hard. Even making a choice to rest, that's a lot of work to do, right? Empty the air out, out, out. Glorious inhale. Share that with others. HA. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and figuring out a way to extend your legs long in front of you. Sit up tall on your sits bone. Flex your toes. You can keep your knees bent, no problem. Inhale to reach your arms up high. Slowly reach your arms and your chest forward. Seated forward fold. You can keep your knees bent or straight, resting your hands on your toes or on the mat. You can drop your head heavy, rounding your spine. You can straighten out your spine to reach your heart forward and down, which is more of an active stretch. Drop your head heavy, slowly round up, 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 up. Nice, scoot your hips to the middle. We're gonna start to round back. Reach your arms forward, slower than you want to. Start to round back. Pull your belly button in. Imagine to rest your vertebrae one at a time. Nice, once the shoulders touch the floor, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice loving hug. Grabbing opposite side of your elbows or forearms or your wrist. You can rock side to side, massaging your back. All right, when you are ready, drop both of your knees to the right side. Keep your left shoulder heavy. You can rest your arms long, or you can cactus your arm. If you can, look over your left shoulder. Gentle twisting in your spine. If you want to give yourself a different kind of shape to intensify or modify, do that. Slowly come back to the center, squeezing your knees into your chest, and then rest it on the other side, left side. Keep your right shoulder heavy. It's okay if your knees are not touching the mat. You can even close your eyes. Beautiful. When you're ready, come back to the center. Open up to happy baby. Knees wider than your chest, feet on top of your knees. Grab onto your feet from the outside. I don't actually care. Move around, play around. Ha! You can squeeze your face tight, making some funny noises, sticking your tongue out. Ha! For lion's breath. Cool. When you are ready, drop your feet down on the mat. Extend your legs long. Separate your feet as wide as is comfortable. Rest your arms next to your body, palms facing up. You can rest your hands away from your body. Maybe that'll allow your shoulders to relax heavier on the mat. Close your eyes. And allow yourself to drop down to that peaceful space that you created for yourself over the past 58 minutes. Thank you so much for showing up, joining this practice. I apologize for sending the wrong links. Thank you for your patience. Also, thank you for your practice. I will be sharing a quote and we'll take a last collective breath to seal the practice. Savasana is a really great place to stay. If you have to go, I understand. Thank you so much. The quote I would like to share is by Agnes Demille. To dance is to be out of yourself, larger, more beautiful, more powerful. This power is glory on earth, and it is yours for the taking. Please start to empty the air out, out, out. Shh. Take a big inhale through your nose. Let that light you up. H-A. The light in me bows to the light in you. Thank you for your practice.